If you are not speaking your dream client's language, you might as well just welcome the crickets because they're not going to listen to you and they're not going to buy from you. So speak your dream client's language. I want to give you an example of this. I have a former client. Her name is Cassandra. She's a single mom. She works full time for herself. And what she does is she helps to bridge the gap between schools and children with special needs. She helps you with your child who has special needs receive the resources that they need to thrive in school. And before she started working with me, she was putting out content. It was great. It was engaging, but nobody was engaging back. And what I did was I showed her how to speak her dream client's language. Guess what happened next? She started posting her content and she started reaching more people. But not only did it work for her content, she also started going into the schools and speaking her dream client's language. Guess what happened next? She built a six-figure business. Go ahead, Cassandra. Of course, she had more than just the strategies I taught her, but it was the fact that she was speaking her dream client's language. There was no doubt in her mind that she was reaching her audience. How many of you right now, you know for a fact that you're reaching your audience? You're seeing the DMs come in where they're asking about your offer. You're seeing them engage on your posts where they're telling you, how can I buy from you? If you're not getting that, then I do want to encourage you to join us in the Convert Content to Cash Challenge so that you can actually start seeing that happen in your business, right? From social media. Because right now, there's a lot of you, you're getting it through word of mouth, you're getting it through referrals. When they come to you through referrals, you're highly recommended, so they're more likely to buy. You're closing at a higher level. But on social media, they don't know you yet. So when you're putting out your content, you're just like a regular Joe Schmo to them. How can we get you to show up and show out as the expert so that now when they come to you, it's a no-brainer for them? They definitely want to buy from you. That's what we show you in the challenge. So speaking your dream client's language, as I said, with Cassandra, when she did this, she was able to hit six figures in her business because now she was confident with speaking her dream client's language, right? So how can you speak your dream client's language? Well, now that you have your content pillars, now that you have your content topics, the next thing is to ask chat, what is the exact situation that your dream client is in? What is the exact situation that your dream client is in? Some of you are like, what are you talking about? What I'm talking about is being able to hook your audience within the first 3 seconds of your video by calling out an exact situation that they are in. We call this situational hooks. So if you are a relationship coach, instead of you saying something like, if you've been single all your life, although that sounds like really horrible marketing, please don't ever say that. You can say something like, if you have been scrolling through these dating sites and people aren't really reaching out to you, here's how I can help you. So that hook allows you to speak directly into their situation. So we call them situational hooks. If you train your chat or Centra, whatever AI tool you're using, if you train it to do that for you, you will always have pop-in hooks. Yes, I said pop-in. I grew up in the 90s, the early 2000s. Yes, I said that, right? So you will always have pop-in hooks if you train your AI to give you the exact situations your audience is in so you can speak their language. Your goal when you're creating your content is to get your audience to say, oh my goodness, you are in my head. You are in my head. If they're not saying that to you, you're not getting sales yet. It's going to be really hard to sell to them. So I had a client, Dr. Karen, who actually did this. So she's a real estate broker, and her goal was to help real estate agents be able to hit their first 6 figures or make their next 6 figures. But before she started working with me, she was creating content on Instagram specifically, and ain't nobody was checking for her. She felt like she was all over the place. She felt like she didn't know what to post to get people to engage with her. She didn't know what to post to get people to buy from her. And so we walked her through this strategy. We showed her how to speak directly to her real estate agents. And guess what happened? Sis got 2 sales that I could think of. I mean, we helped her to build her offer. So now she's getting more sales. I even refer people to her because now she's speaking directly to her dream client. So if you recognize that you're not getting the sales that you want, so let's say your sales goal was to get 10 people to sign up for your offer, but all you got was 1. How can we shift that so that now you're speaking to your dream clients and you can actually get all 10? Because I want you to imagine, what would it feel like for you to get all 10 in that 1 month I'm talking about? I'm not talking about 10 in 6 months. I'm talking about 10 new sales from social media in 1 month. How would that shift your business? What would that do for you? Does that mean that your business has now increased? Does that mean that you're now hitting 20K months, 30K months? How would that shift your business? One of my clients, Christina, when we helped her to get 10 sales in 1 month, guess what? She was able to go to Bali. Why is that? Well, one is because her offer is $5,000. So 5 times 10, that's 50K. Okay. So our goal is to help you to sell your high ticket offers, to reach your audience. Now, here's the thing. When you're showing up on social media and you want to sell your high ticket offers, you're not selling it the same way you're selling a low ticket offer. A low ticket offer is anything under $1,000. You can literally go live and tell people to buy from you, and they will. But when you're selling high ticket, you need to have multiple touch points with your audience so that they can buy from you. And we show you how you can do that when you're in the challenge. Why? Because our goal is to show you a 6-figure content strategy that will resonate with your audience. No more putting out content that gets crickets. No more putting out content that when you ask people to buy, they tell you they can't afford it. And no more putting out content where you tell people to head to your link and they head to your link and then they get lost in your website. No more of that. Instead, you could put out content that's going to get people to slide into your DMs and ask how they can work with you. You can put out content that's going to get people to comment under your post, I want to work with you. How much different would your social media efforts be if you were constantly getting sales each time you post? Imagine this, your dream clients finding you on social media every single day, not just through referrals. They're commenting on your post saying, how can I buy from you? How can I work with you? You're landing more opportunities, speaking engagements, high profile podcasts. Your name is circulating in rooms that you once only dreamed of. And best of all, you're living out the vision God gave you. You're reaching thousands, blessing the people He sent your way, and finally seeing the fruits of all the sacrifice that you've made to build this business. But then you wake up and suddenly reality hits. I don't actually know how to make that happen. That's where social media comes in, not to replace what's already working, but to add a powerful, consistent stream of leads to your business. That's exactly why I want to personally invite you to the Convert Content to Cash Challenge. In just 5 days, you'll learn how to create content that attracts, nurtures, and converts without hopping on trends, dancing for no reason at all, or lip syncing your way to virality. Yeah! Instead, we teach Bible marketing secrets, the same strategies that Jesus used to amass a massive following and convert those followers into believers. Join us now. The link is in the comments, or you can head to contenttocashchallenge.com and join us for the VIP experience. Now back to the training. Yesterday, I had a meeting with someone, and this is my first time meeting them, right? Well, second time meeting them. And the person said to me, oh my goodness, I just saw your video pop up on Instagram before I came into this meeting. So you're doing something right. Can I be real with y'all? I have not posted a video on Instagram in 4 months. I checked out my TikTok analytics the other day. Turns out I was reaching 8,000 people with my TikTok videos. Can I be real with you? I haven't posted a TikTok video in about 4 months, maybe 2 months. In 2 months. Our goal in the challenge is to show you how to create content that keeps on reaching your audience even when you're no longer posting. How you can reach your audience and get sales when you're on vacation. How you can put out one video and it continues to bring in leads even when you're sleeping. That's what we call evergreen content. And that's what this strategy is. And that's what we show you in the challenge. Why? Because video content doesn't go away. Unlike a carousel, unlike a post, unlike a newsletter, the lifeline on a video content is forever. So you can have videos from 2 years ago that are getting pushed right now. And imagine that it has the right message targeting the right audience. You can get sales from a video you put out 2 years ago. And you're thinking to yourself, how did they see this? I have a friend right now, I don't know if she's still on right now, but my girl Kwanda, Building a Business with God, that's what she does with her content. People are seeing her content she put out 2 years ago. They are seeing her and they're still, hey, you got this offer? Are you still selling this? Right? So she could attest to that evergreen content strategy. It is magnificent. So if you're in here and you're like, I'm a service provider, I'm a business owner, I'm a coach, and I'm tired of trying to figure out how to do social media. I'm tired of just posting, barely anyone seeing my content. I'm tired of just going live and barely anyone is showing up. What can I do differently that's actually going to bring in the sales? Well, you can DM me the word challenge accepted and I'll show you.